know why the hell my camera's doing this all of a sudden. It's like giving me this 1 second delay bullshit. I'm not liking this. But that's not what this is about. So, we are talking video games right now. And as you see, I got my Wesker dog tag on. And we're going to talk about video games because we're going to start with the obvious. The obvious being that it's raining again. We were supposed to get a hurricane, but it wasn't supposed to come to my area. It was supposed to come up north. So it's going to rain intermittently. However, again, not what this is about. We're going to talk turkey about Resident Evil 2 Remake. I know we've been doing this a lot lately, but it's just on the burner, getting ready to burn up. So we got to talk about it. Then we have Visage I have to cover because that had came out last vlog and I watched it, so there's a lot to unpack in that. And then we have to talk about some new game that I just saw that's coming out as an exclusive to PlayStation in December. It's coming out in December, and that is going to be, hang on because I gotta find it, South of Nowhere. So we're going to talk about South of Nowhere. But I want to get Resident Evil out of my life first because we always talk about that last. So let's talk about that first. So today, right, I'm like trolling around on Twitter, and there's a lot I need to cover on Resident Evil first of all. So let's just start with this new fucking thing that I saw. The Chief Irons taxidermy log. This fucking thing. This is horrifying beyond belief, y'all. So this came from, I know I've seen them on YouTube and I haven't subscribed to them, but I do keep tabs on Resident Evil stuff. Residents of Evil, I keep tabs on. Where's Barry, I keep tabs on. So this comes from Where's Barry via Twitter, and this is Chief Irons taxidermy log. And it's a picture of, you know how in the old game they had like all that taxidermy, and they said that Chief Irons was like really into taxidermy, and he had that whole taxidermy dungeon and stuff. So they actually have him having a log of his taxiderminess. And this Serbian tiger one, yo, I'm just reading what it says. So it's graphic. Just know that it's graphic and it's like real gross, but I'm going to read it. So it says Siberian tiger. See that? Siberian tiger log. So gender or sex, male, age 4, weight 529 pounds, length 9 feet 6 inches. I don't know what that means. Borowski Curry, I guess in Siberia somewhere. I know I butchered all of whatever that says. And Chief's notes with his grubby head all by the notes. I nearly came when, first of all, ew, but I nearly came when I sliced its yellow belly open and its warm guts spilled out. I still smell of the wild beast. This is the life, end quote. The fuck are we doing? I nearly can't. That's some shit right there. I'm like, I'm gonna save the worst for last. We're gonna do the white-tailed deer next. White-tailed deer and his taxidermy log of terror. White-tailed deer, sex male, age 6, height or weight 353 pounds, length 6'1". I guess area where it was where he killed it was like the Arklay Mountains. See, Arklay Mountains. I know it's blurry, but I'm saying no, the Arklay Mountains. Chief's notes. Pleased with how it turned out, but I'm getting tired of working on these puny things. Maybe time to move on to a more challenging animal, which sets me up for the worst one yet. Pig. Female, age 22, weight 110 pounds, length 5'3", my height, which is not making me feel comfortable, captured or whatever, Raccoon City. Note, Chief's notes, this specimen body is soft, sweet, and white all over, and it is mine forever. It's under the heading of pig. It's that dead girl on his desk. Yo, the fuck. The actual fuck. Oh, I can't stand Chief Irons. I never liked him. Let's just throw that the fuck out there. Because he was supposed to have raped a couple people when he was in college. And it was just like, fuck you, buddy. So, yeah. That is fucking objectively horrifying and fucked up. So now, as I'm writing, since I'm almost done, I am almost on the fanfiction front done with Changing of the Guard. It is the story that I started 2 years ago that this motherfucker, Chief Irons, had gone on vacation for 3 weeks in Manila, and he told Wesker, like literally right before he leaves, that Wesker is now in charge of all of Raccoon City Police Department. So, here's where I am thus far. The chief leaves, Wesker's in charge, and the head of the police union comes to Wesker and asks him if he would be okay if the police union got together, voted Irons out, and voted him in. So, that's where I am in the story. So, I don't know, man. It's like, we already know what happens that Wesker doesn't take this position. But I really wish he would have, because that's just horrifying. But, I don't know. So, while we are already on the subject of things that make me shake my head in Resident Evil land that is just objectively horrifying, the fuck is this? This smooth criminal shit? And I have this is on my Twitter, because yesterday I got probably about the most retweets I've ever gotten in my entire life of 4 and 14 likes. So yeah, we setting the bar real low on my Twitter account, but I don't care about that. I said, and I quote yesterday, yeah, I'll just leave this here. No commentary, just leaving it here. So it's, cause he looking really Sebastian-y. You see this? You see him looking all Sebastian-y? And there's Sebastian, and there's Leon. Oops, sorry. So, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing, Capcom? What are we trying to do? Are we still on this clapback shit? Cause honestly, no one cares. This is what it looked like. And I'm sorry it's all blurry, and I'm sorry I'm such a schlub, but what are you gonna do? But are we still doing this clapback shit? Are we still doing it? Even though the evil within let it go? It's like, can we please stop clapping back now? Please, can we grow the fuck up and keep it moving? So, what are we doing? And that's what I keep asking. I was like, hashtag who wore it better, and hashtag what the fuck are we doing? Actually, it was what are we doing? But what the fuck are we doing? It's the question that needs to be asked. Capcom, legit, what the fuck are you doing? Stop clapping back. Just do what you got to do and shut the fuck up. That's all I'm asking. And stop clapping back, because it's tired at this point. So, I don't even know. But that's part of their deal, like, not DLC, part of their, if you buy their upgraded deluxe pack of Resident Evil 2 Remake-ness, then you get Noir, because that's what they're supposed to be, Noir Leon, and, like, Arclay, like, Highway Patrol or some shit Leon, and why do we keep watering Wesker's memory down to a fucking gun? Because they have the Albert Stars gun is part of this too. And I'm just like, first of all, we wouldn't have to have the Albert gun if you dumbasses had ever killed him. So, again, what the fuck are we doing, Capcom? So, here's this nonsense. Oh, this is the DLC, Deluxe DLC pack. I thought there was some DLC in there, but whatever. But you get this noir, broke-ass Sebastian Leon, the Arclay Sheriff's costume Leon, you get the Eliza Walker for Claire, the military for Claire, and the noir, and this really look like some, she might as well be Michael Jackson doing some fucking smooth criminal shit. What the fuck is this? So, you've been fucked up by a smooth criminal. It's like, oh, good lord. Please just Stop, Capcom. And then this Albert model Samurai Edge. Capcom! We wouldn't have to do this if you hadn't killed him in the first... Whatever. I'm just done with it. So... Again, while I am looking forward to Resident Evil 2 Remake, there's just something on a level with Capcom I can't get with. Because they do stupid shit. Like this noir bullshit. And this Wesker bullshit. It's like... You have me, and then you lose me. So, while you might have me, you don't have me 100%. Maybe like a good 63%. That's about the only percentage I can give you that's over half. So, and I guess it's better than nothing, but please stop with the dumb shit, because it's not helping. So, moving on from that, let's just see what else we have on the back burner. We have, oh, hold up. I wanted to talk about Visage. Okay. So, I watched Survival Horror Network play it, but I watched Nosekin play it first. Then I watched John Wolf play it. So pretty much I watched Nosekin, John Wolf, and then Survival Horror Network play it. So I watched 3 people play it, and while it's not as terrible as I thought it would be, because I mean I was talking a lot of shit about Visage, I ain't gonna lie. I was really like, nah. But here's what Visage is if you've been living under a rock or you just like not in the mix. So Visage, I think Visage when it first came around was shortly after the terrible news that Silent Hills was canceled. And it was one of those PT inspired games. And like, and I think by the time Visage had came around, we had seen like Allison Road. Where the fuck did Allison Road go? Because they said it was canceled. Then they were like, no, I'm going to work on it on my own. And that was, I think, 2, might be broaching on 3 years ago. And I ain't heard shit else since. But whatever. But we had Allison Road. And then it was Visage. And really, if I had to pick, I was going to pick Allison Road. But we don't know what the fuck happened to Allison Road. So I guess I'll have to just be like, okay, Visage, I guess. Okay. So, Visage was basically a PT-inspired game. And while it didn't do what a lot of these PT games do, where you're looping through the same goddamn hallways over and over, which I am grateful for, it is probably the best of all the PT-inspired games there is. But, with that being said, it still in all is a PT-inspired game, and I'm just tired of them at this point. So I will watch it when it comes out. And it's got a lot, and it's not just PT, it's really pretty much a Silent Hill inspired game. Because they had that whole Easter egg part, spoiler, yeah, I'm going to say it, they had that whole Easter egg at the end where you go to some room and it's like, you open the door, it's like the room from Silent Hill 4, The Room. You should have Tommy Wiseau in there talking, hey, hi Mark, hi Danny, but whatever. They should just have, it's just you open the room and it's like pretty much the room from The Room. So, and like I said, they missed an opportunity to throw Tommy Wiseau's crazy ass in there, but whatever. So, and then like the villain girl that was chasing you around the house, she's like dancing for like a stint. It's funny, it's cute, and it's weird, but I don't know. But it's the best of all those Silent Hill PT inspired, mostly PT inspired games. So like while you're not going through the same hallway over and over and over again, it was something about it that wasn't calling out to me. It just, I don't know. It's not that it's bad. I'm not going to say it was bad. I think it was an excellent effort. It's the closest we will ever humanly see to a PT game. And at least until Allison Road gets whatever the fuck is getting together. But even then, I don't know. I think I'm just so exhausted with that whole thing. And I truly, if I'm going to hate Konami on anything, I'm going to hate them on the PT thing. Because it's because of that shit that why we cannot get a regular horror game that does not have some form of looping fucking hallway. And I will ever hate them on that shit. It's like, god damn, please stop with it. It was only innovative because they did something real weird, and then when you found out it was Silent Hill, you were like, oh, that's why it was all fucked up. So I don't know. Just people don't do it right is all. So, but Visage came the closest and was the best. So, if you want to check it out, check it out. I watch it. I will watch it, and I will watch it with enthusiasm. But I'm just saying, I'm just sick of those kind of games. When Visage is over, I do not want to see. And I would really love to give Alice and Rose some play, but until they get their shit together, I don't want to see any more of these PT games. I'm just sick of the shit. So, and lastly is the game that I just saw this shit like a half hour ago. It's called South of Nowhere, and I will post a link in the description. They retweeted me too. Red G Studios, because I happened to see this and I was like, what? And I'm looking at the trailer now. It's like all these skulls and shit, and the screen just went blank. And like some lady is supposed to be looking for, well, no, not looking. Her husband and kid were dead, so she had to ID the bodies, and they were all fucked up. And she's like, "Oh, these are fucked up." And like, I guess she's gonna go to the forest where their bodies were discovered. But it's like something about 500 people went up in this forest and got all fucked up and was dead. So it looks like a mystery with some terror, and it's gonna be scary. And I'm going to have to check that shit out. So I'll post a link to it in the description. But it's coming out December. I'm looking at the date now. December 11th. I will, unfortunately, it's going to be a hard one for me to cover because that's, I think, 2 weeks before I do the stuff for the first show goes up for Opera Naples. So, but when that's all said and done, shit, by the time the opera's all said and done, it'll be Christmas. So I'll find a way to check it out, but it's looking good, it's looking creepy, and I need to give it some play, so I figured I would give it some play. So yeah, what is it called again? I want to say The Edge of Nowhere, South of Nowhere, and I think the anachronism for it is Son, S-O-N, South of Nowhere. So, but yeah. South of Nowhere, the notorious forest where over 500 people have gone missing. Find out why on December 12th, 2018, or December 11th, 2018. So, yeah, that's looking hot. So, check out South of Nowhere. Sorry I don't have a lot of information on it. I just, like I said, it just happened to come up. I get the weirdest shit pop up on my Twitter. Sometimes it's not even stuff that I'm following. So, and I don't know who the hell Red G Studios is, but it looked intriguing, so I figured I'd talk about it. Also, coming very soon is Infliction, and I think I talked about Infliction before, but that's coming out on the 18th of this month. So, I will definitely be checking that out. So, it's looking like we got some stuff. At least some stuff to tide us over until fucking Resident Evil comes talking stupid at me. So, but that is all the news that I have for now. And I was gonna read some of my fan fiction, but we're like 18 minutes into this foolishness, and I'm like my mouth is all dry, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So I will see y'all again at another date later.